Now let's talk about what's the difference between general term and recursive formula. As we discussed, general term describes how any term from a given sequence can be found if we know the first term, the common difference, and the number of terms that we want to find out. So we need to know all these things for finding any term. Recursive formula talks about how one term is related to its previous term. So it talks about basically the relation between two different terms in a given sequence, or two consecutive terms, I would say, in a sequence. So if I have a sequence which goes like 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, and it continues, if you notice, there is a common difference being added. Now, using the general term, if I want to find out the 15th term of this formula, let's say, if I want to find out the 15th term, I would say I want to find out the term number 15. So A15 would be A plus, or I should simply say, it would be first term directly plus n minus 1, that's 15 minus 1, 14 times the common difference, and that's 2 here. Using BEDMAS, 3 plus 28 makes 31. So my 15th term in this sequence should be 31. Now, how does recursive formula differ from this method? In recursive formula, if I want to find out the 15th term, the formula says it would be equal to the 14th term plus the common difference. So if I know the previous term and I know the common difference, I add the common difference to that, I get the next term. If I use the same rule, I know I am adding 2 each time to get the next term. So the condition for using recursive formula is I must know the previous term to find out the next term. So over here, if I generalize the recursive formula, the nth term, or Tn, should be equal to the previous term, that's the term preceding to the term I want to find out. So if my term was 15, I should know the 14th term, and then I add the common difference to that. So over here, in this example, if I have to find out the 15th term, that is T15, I should know T14, and I add the common difference, and I find the answer to the term that I want. How do I know the 14th term? That's, I can say, a shortcoming for the recursive formula, that I should know the 14th term to find out the next term. So this is the comparison of general term and recursive formula to find out a given sequence terms.